Hi guys, Olive here. I'm here today to do what is arguably the most exciting video that I do all year, for me at least, and that is to announce Nonfiction November, which is incredibly in its 4th year this year. If you are new to the challenge and are considering joining us this year, let me explain what Nonfiction November is. I do not consider Nonfiction November to be a typical readathon or reading challenge. It is a month-long reading initiative in which you are tasked to read more nonfiction than you ordinarily would. It's really that simple. If you read at least one nonfiction book during the month of November, you are a participant. This is an event that brings more nonfiction to BookTube for at least 1 month out of the year, considering that BookTube is primarily a fiction-dominated space. It's an event that I am really passionate about because I think a lot of people who are new to nonfiction consider it dull or dry, but there are so many amazing nonfiction books out there. Nonfiction does not have to be something intimidating, boring, or something that you force yourself to read. It can be just as interesting as fiction. I have found that it just takes a reader discovering a subgenre of nonfiction that they really connect with to make them excited about incorporating more nonfiction into their reading life. So Nonfiction November is here to help you. We want to put some great nonfiction books into your hands. We want to help you achieve any nonfiction-centric reading goals that you may have set for yourself for the year. And generally, we want nonfiction to have more of a presence on this platform. So as I said, if you read any nonfiction during the month, you are a participant. Welcome. But if you're anything like myself and you are an established and enthusiastic reader of nonfiction already, we wanted to make things a little bit more interesting for you. Every year we give you 4 challenges that you can choose to take on, you can choose to combine, or you can choose to ignore them completely, whatever works for you. The past couple of years, these challenges have been one-word challenges that you can interpret in any way you choose. This year, I had the idea to have word pair challenges. Let me tell you what they are, and I think you'll see what I mean. So our challenges for Nonfiction November 2018 are as follows. Challenge number 1, Pastime or Pastime. Challenge number 2 is Self or Shelf. Challenge number 3 is Wander or Wonder. And challenge number 4 is Micro or Macro. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a different concept than it has been in previous years. But as in prior years, these challenges are designed to be broad so that anyone and everyone can find a book for them. But these challenges are also designed to be interpreted in an unlimited number of ways. So if you're taking on our challenges this year, you can pick one of the 2 words in each pairing to go with. You can combine them, you can mix and match them with the other pairings, whatever works for you, as I said. In fact, seeing creative interpretations of our challenges every year for Nonfiction November is one of my favorite things about being a host for the event, especially those of you who twist them to match the books that you already wanted to read for Nonfiction November. Highly encouraged. And during November, we're not just reading nonfiction, but we're also going to discuss it. As always, we have our Goodreads page. It's the same one every year, so if you've joined in previous years, you are already a member. But if you are not yet a member and would like to join in, the link will be down in the description box below. Please come and introduce yourself. I'm hoping to host some different discussions about nonfiction books over the course of the month. But also, for the very first time, we now have a Twitter account. Our Twitter account is @Nonfic November. On the Twitter page, I will be tweeting about the event. I'm hoping to check in with you guys on a regular basis to see how your nonfiction reading months are going. I'm hoping to shout out some other booktubers who focus on nonfiction. And every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm hoping to host a little discussion about one of our challenges. Once again, our Twitter account is @Nonfic November. I will put the link down in the description box below for you to go and follow us and get all the Nonfiction November goodness in your feed. For any previous participants of Nonfiction November, you may notice this year that my co-host Gemma over at Nonfic Books will not be quite as active as she has been in previous years. She is now the mother of 2 very young children, having just welcomed her 2nd baby. Congratulations again, Gemma. I believe she is going to be joining in on the fun to the greatest extent of her ability, despite having a very hectic schedule now. So be sure to go over to her channel, subscribe to her, so you can get her wonderful content as well. Per my yearly tradition, in a week's time, I will be posting my own TBR for Nonfiction November, as well as giving recommendations for each of our 4 challenges in case you need some direction on what to read or how to interpret our challenges. I really hope you'll consider joining us. I know I am incredibly biased, but I think it's a ton of fun. I love nonfiction so much, and it is my pleasure every year to get to see it have this moment here on BookTube. I have heard more than one person say over the years that participating in Nonfiction November was a Kickstarter for them to regularly incorporate more nonfiction into their reading life, which makes me so happy. You have no idea. Participating in Nonfiction November is a great way to discover new books that you may have never heard of before. And it's also a great way to discover other booktubers who are participating in the events. It is a lot of fun, and I really hope you'll consider joining us. Let me know in the comment section below if you are planning on participating. I really hope you are, and be sure to come back in a week to hear what my TBR is and get some recommendations from me. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you are as excited as I am. Bye.